Hello, everybody. Jonathan Rayo here with SimplifiedGuitar.com, and welcome to Episode 8 of the How to Play Q&A, where I answer your questions and song suggestions. Today, we have a song suggestion from Len Smith, who wants to know how to play the Old Rugged Cross. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so I went to Google and I typed in the Old Rugged Cross chords into Google, and this is the first link that popped up. Clicked on that. And so this has the song in the key of G. It says here you could play it with capo on the 3rd fret. It really doesn't matter. You can play it however you want, whichever key you need to sing it in, whichever key you need to play it in order to sing it. I'm just going to play without the capo with the G chord family. So this particular setup has 6 different chords in it, right? It's got a lot of 7th chords. You've got G7, A7, D7. I'm just going to scratch all of that stuff, right? That's my thing, simplifying songs. So I'm going to simplify this from 6 chords down to 3 chords. And I went ahead and copied this. I just highlighted verse 1 and chorus 1, pasted it into Word, and just changed some things up, right? So basically, and I've narrowed it down to 3 chords, which is going to be G, C add 9, and D over F sharp, which is basically... If I go back to the song, it's basically G, C, and D. But instead of the traditional C and the traditional D, I'm going to be using the chord variations within the G chord family, which for C is going to be this C add 9, and for D is going to be this D over F sharp. So this song has these 3 chords right here, G, C add 9, and D over F sharp. For the strum pattern, we're going to be using the swing pattern, which is a 3-beat strum pattern, okay? We're going to have 3 down strums with an up strum after beat 3, and then it repeats, okay? And then for that very first beat, we're going to pluck just the first note of the chord. So again, we're going to be using G, C add 9, and D over F sharp. So for G and D over F sharp, the first note of those 2 chords is your low E string, so all you got to do is just pluck that string by itself. Now for C add 9, the first note of that chord is going to be the A string because the low E string is not part of the C add 9. So you want to make sure to pluck the A string when you get to the C add 9. And what you can do is you can use your thumb to come across the top and mute your low E string so it doesn't resonate while you're strumming, and that'll help. So if let me just mute my strings and just play that strum pattern so you can see what it would sound like. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, like that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and just play the song so you can see what it would sound like. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. All right, very, very, very simple when you narrow it down to those easy chords, right? All right, Len, I hope you found that useful. If anybody else has any questions or song suggestions, you can leave it in the comments down below, or you can head over to simplifiedguitar.com/ask, and you can submit your questions or song suggestions there. All right, I hope to see you guys in another episode. Take care.